Hello, everyone, and welcome back to XCOM, not Chimera Squad, XCOM 2 War of the Chosen. I'm Peter Moxilin, Keeper Emeritus, and last time we went through the Lost and Abandoned mission, aka the mission that tutorializes the Lost, tutorializes the two factions, there will be a third faction in a little bit, and gave us a Reaper because the first of the Chosen took our Skirmisher. Hi, Dragonova! I like using you! Okay, so, waiting for resistance comm for 2 days, supply drop in 8 days, infirmary in 9 days. Infirmary is very useful, because wound times
Advance officers might be more resourceful than your average trooper, but I doubt our forces will have any trouble bringing in a test subject for Tygan to look at, especially since he's not asking for a live one. There's not a whole lot that surprises me these days, but I'm definitely curious to see if the chip we pulled from the commander really is connected to the ones Advent's been using in their captains.
Because wound times are not insignificant. Oh boy, having these would be quite useful. Okay, so, working on the infirmary. Don't have any spare engineers, right? Ooh, we do. In that case, let's get you working on this one. Because I kind of want to put a workshop here, which means putting resistance ring, resistance comms, GTS maybe, in either here or here, and this is the next one we can get along with this. And this, I suppose. We've got 10 days on that.
Sounds to me like they're afraid.
You dare defile this place with your wretched tongue?
Oh, I dare. Our children. Each of you possess our strength. Each of you possess our wisdom. Of all our creations, you are truly blessed. Your charge was a simple one. The subjugation of those who would see our grand design falter. We have been pleased. Until now. Our greatest asset has been lost, stolen from us, while our strongest did nothing. We are disappointed.
Thought you were the strongest.
You have walked among the humans for too long. You have been corrupted. You can be reclaimed. Yet perhaps you may also be redeemed. Perhaps you all may be redeemed. A greater battle lies ahead. Our time on this world draws to a close. Yet we need not abandon it completely at our departure. For one among you is surely ready to claim this world as their own. One among you is worthy. Return what was lost to us. To the one who succeeds our everlasting favor, to the others.
Sorry, give me
Commander,
just a moment
we've just
here.
made contact with a new faction of the Resistance known as the Reapers. They're an elusive bunch, but this is their headquarters. We can scan at this location now to start benefiting from our newfound cooperation.
So this is the commander. Dragonova spoke highly of you and the rest of your team. Trust me, that does not happen often. You are all welcome here. I will admit I had some concerns with this alliance of yours, but from what I hear, this skirmisher, Mox, was captured protecting one of my own. Reapers have long memories, Commander. We will honor our end of the deal. Volk, out.
Okay, just one moment here, because I realized that I still had my streaming audio setup going. So that, and that. I didn't want to accidentally cut out the sound in the middle of the cutscene. Anyway. Okay, so we have Hunt the Assassin Part 1, Rescue Mox, Engineer.
Your tenacity could prove your undoing, Commander. If you would seek a fight with me, I hope you are truly ready to match my skills.
Not yet, but I got time. The Resistance has informed us that one of the Chosen, Refher Kurmain, has claimed control of nearby regions. If we go on missions in this area, there's a good chance they will try to defend their territory. Okay, so we have supplies, rookies. Let's go ahead. Oh wait, no, that's the Resistance ring stuff, right? Supplies
Avenger
then.
plotting new course.
We could get intel from hanging out at Reaper HQ, but whatever. Both engineers are allocated. Scientists help out Tygan.
These findings will likely prove crucial to our ongoing efforts, Commander.
Resistance Communications, codename Cypher. New facility, Resistance Comms. New research, Resistance Radio. Resistance Contacts available. Yeah, we get like 3 by default or something. Although conceptually, the idea of establishing a radio-based communications system for the purposes of organizing a resistance movement is nothing new, harkening back to any number of Earth's previous wars, what we hope to accomplish here is still no small task. The aliens are particularly adept at detecting our signals, with a vast array of technology and resources at their disposal. However, working in close collaboration with Chief Engineer Shen, we've begun to salvage some of the aliens' own communications equipment from within the Avenger itself. From studying the surviving log files, we've discovered an astounding number of simultaneous communications being distributed through their network at any given time. This has proven to be the key to our proposed solution. With so much traffic flowing through the alien network, it should be relatively easy for us to disguise our own transmissions among theirs. Using the Avenger as our central hub, we can establish a communications network linking resistance outposts around the globe. Every new contact we establish should organize and strengthen the movement as a whole. Resistance comms. Okay, so the autopsy probably unlocks Skulljack. Radio would unlock more contacts and probably Resistance Ring. You know what? Because there's a good chance this unlocks Resistance Ring, let's go ahead with this. Mag weapons, you're actually at the point where I would take you, but Resistance Ring is just so useful.
I will send word as soon as we have something of note.
Getting Mox back quickly and getting a lead on the Chosen is just really nice, and that gets us more cards for the Resistance upgrade stuff. Okay, so 6 days for supply drop, 6 days for tech, 7 days for infirmary, 9 days for clearing debris. If we get Resistance Ring... Actually, we can get calm now, can't we?
Now that members of the Resistance factions have joined us on the Avenger, I thought you might want an area where you can meet, to organize and plan future operations together.
Okay, so we get the ring by default. We need 80 supplies. Currently at 28. What did I just spend all of them on? Didn't I have like 120 or something? Whatever. Is that part of the research cost?
Work is well underway, but it will be some time yet before my research is complete. From my own experience, Advent generally deploys heavy security rather than subterfuge when it comes to protecting their primary facilities, at least the ones I had access to personally. If they have gone to the trouble of hiding this black site, I suspect our findings there will lead us to even greater questions.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Commander, we can now work to establish contact with local resistance groups operating out of regions around the globe. Once we've collected sufficient intel to make contact, we'll need to scan the target region for the operative signal.
Okay, got those. Go ahead and get more supplies. Supply drop in 6.
Do not wallow in defeat, for your meager forces stood little chance of ever besting a warrior of my talents.
The hell did we find? In spring of 2015, human military forces engaged one of the first alien battleships in the skies over this area. Sure, why not? The civilian populace below was devastated during the ensuing battle. We deployed teams to sweep for possible salvage, and they returned with a number of resources found scattered throughout the area.
After we pay the initial intel cost to make contact, we'll have to scan the region for a few days before the local resistance cell comes out of hiding. Once we find them, we'll be up and running in the new region.
Let's go ahead and make contact. We're not going to get up before the supply drop, but whatever.
Setting course for the West African sector.
And then making contact with the Black Site region next might be a good idea. Maybe.
Commander, using intel collected so far, we've managed to locate a resistance cell operating out of this region. It'll take us some time to scan for their exact position, though. Got an urgent communication coming in for you now, Commander.
What's up?
I had high hopes for the Resistance under your leadership, Commander, and you have outdone yourself.
Yeah, and the aliens did nothing. Really easy to get a good score at that point. Okay, 150 on the monthly.
The Chosen are a tough group to infiltrate, but we've managed to gather intel on their latest actions, and have a rough idea of how close each is to reaching their ultimate goal of locating the Avenger.
Okay, lowering income eventually.
Commander, we have intel suggesting the aliens are working on developments that threaten our ability to stop the Avatar project. We can conduct guerrilla operations to disrupt one of these efforts, but we'll have to choose carefully. We don't have the resources to intercede everywhere.
Guaranteed reinforcements on guerrilla ops, and UFO hunts the Avenger. There are times where that's a good thing, because it gets you more alloys and Illyrium. Is Illyrium a resource? I think it is, because there are also Illyrium cores. God, I played so much Chimera Squad recently. And then reinforcements for the month or whatever. That is actually kind of bad, so rapid response if possible.
Commander, the factions have pledged their support to XCOM, and they're ready to carry out your orders. As our influence with these groups increases, our capabilities will grow in kind.
If you've got something new for us, Commander, my Reapers are up for taking on some additional orders.
Okay. Any XCOM shot that hits the Lost is an instant headshot kill. Oh! Oh my god, that is useful! Like, not for right now, because the Lost are all between 2 and 4 HP, but Lost Brutes later on in the campaign that are gonna have like 15 going on 20 health or whatever, insta-kill those? Hell yes. We can only take one at the moment. Let's take the +1 contact. We'll switch it out for Between the Eyes later.
Commander, we'll need to send our own soldiers out to work with the Resistance factions to complete these covert actions. They'll be gone for a few days, but this will help us build influence with the Resistance while generating material support.
No. No, it really won't. You gain influence with the faction by doing the Hunt the Chosen missions. Factions can offer us opportunities to advance our resistance around the globe. We'll need to send away some of our troops for a number of days, but we're guaranteed to reap the benefits of our effort when they return. Okay, so we can do this, I guess. Okay. Combat intelligence,
this
locate
operation
Templars.
is going to require some field experience, Commander. We'll need to send one of our vets to lead the effort.
Let's get Mox back, then locate the Templars, then start hunting the assassin. Hacking +4, we would like to put on a specialist. We do not have a second specialist, so it doesn't really matter then. In which case, no risks here, like no wounds, no ambushes. At that point, just go down here and put whoever. Hopefully you become a specialist whenever you promote.
I'll order my people to get underway immediately.
Commander, the Resistance has a hidden cache of resources stashed outside of Advent's reach. But that means we'll have to fly over and scan the area if we want to recover.
Nothing on the local comms.
No!
Advent's been quiet lately. I'm guessing we have you to thank for that.
Our pleasure, Den Mother. Enjoy it while it lasts.
We plan to. Our water purification
Massive
system...
signal coming from the Advent network tower. It's global. Sir, I think you want to see this.
Fellow citizens, for 20 years, the Advent Coalition has worked tirelessly to repair the ravages and injustices of the old world. Under our stewardship, our cities prosper, our people flourish, and our world heals. And yet, among us, there are still those who would refuse to acknowledge the truth, who are determined to see all that we have achieved.
Multiple radar contacts on approach to Haven Alpha 7.
That must end.
Even as I speak to you today,
You've got incoming on approach.
Your signal's breaking up. Outlying territories to end this scourge once and for all.
They're right on top of you.
Losing you, Avenger.
Raise them again.
We will ensure your continued safety and well-being throughout this crisis.
Get your people out of there!
With your cooperation, we will overcome these radical elements and usher in another 20 years of peace and prosperity.
They don't stand a chance. Commander, we should get a squad ready to deploy.
Commander, we have a squad ready to move on the Resistance Haven currently under siege by the aliens. Give the word and we'll move out.
Dear God. We got Gatecrasher, one Guerrilla Ops, Lost and Abandoned, now our first Retaliation. Sure, why the hell not?
Our next operation will put us right in the middle of chosen territory, Commander.
Not really.
There's a good chance they'll show up to interfere, so we should plan accordingly.
I wonder if that guarantees the Chosen's gonna show up or not. I really don't want it to. Okay, we don't have the psionic gate or whatever it is that'll give us the enemy count or anything, so we're just going in blind.
Setting course for South Africa.
Need a GTS before I can get the squad size upgrade. Quite possibly taking this up. Let's see what our options are. Sharpshooter is tired but available. We have 4 others who are at the ready. Specialist is bonded to Sharpshooter and is wounded for 3 days. Double Ranger, Reaper, Grenadier. Range is then an issue because you two are short range. You're like short to mid range. Let's call you mid range. 2 explosives, remote start. We have a flashbang, but no real other items of worth here. I don't think the Sharpshooter is so good as to be invaluable at this moment. And if we take them out while they're tired, even for 1 day, then essentially using them at all means they're going to be wounded after the mission. Let's try not to take them. We do have a full squad otherwise. You can sneak around, which is good. Remote start helps to do some extra damage. Explosions, short range. I think we got this. It's not going to be the simplest, easiest one, but it is workable, I think. Go ahead and replace you. You know what? Frost Bomb might be worth. I'm going to take Flashbang for now. When you upgrade to the point where this slot is 2 grenades inherently, and then you get a 3rd one here, then I'll probably put Frost Grenade on you, because... I'm going to do that now.
Charges in this grenade don't seem all that powerful, but according to Shen, the liquefied gases inside should lead to an instantaneous freeze effect.
So you only then have 1 grenade, 1 damaging grenade, but you have the souped-up Frost Bomb because that'll have the extra radius and range from the grenade launcher. Do I have any weapon slots? No. Customize, you are a ranger, so body, 1, 2, body 2, 3, weapon 1, all, I suppose, 82. Okay, double Ranger, Reaper, Grenadier. Reaper has remote start. I just keep reminding myself of this because it says easy, but it is a retaliation mission. There should be one baseless because it's a retaliation mission. Aside from that, I would largely expect mostly troopers and then like one captain, one sectoid. If the Chosen showed up at all, I would expect this to not say easy, so I think we're good on that front. Operation Holy Hero. Let's go.
Sky Ranger deployed.
We're in the pipe. 5x5.
We just picked up an emergency signal from one of the resistance camps. The aliens are sweeping the whole area, taking out anyone they can find. We're moving in to put a stop to it and protect as many people as we can. Secure the site and neutralize all hostile contacts.
Resistance Haven, Harmony Creek, South Africa. Operation Holy Hero. Let's go. Boop, boop.
Menace 1-5, hostile forces are attacking the outpost. Eliminate all enemy units and protect those civilians. Advent came in hot and so did we. You won't have a concealed position for deployment on this one.
Unless you do. Which, by the way, the two Rangers could have had Shadow, so they would be in concealment right now. That's kind of the risk you take. Go here.
I go where I'm needed. Their clumsy patrol is moving.
I don't think that hits them. Area. Yeah, it's focused on the front, that it's not going to hit the back. Unfortunate. And that doesn't reach. They're not quite in view, actually. Huh. It feels very dumb to not go to cover right now. But if we can't see them yet from Dragonova's position, then this shouldn't see them either.
What's over there?
I felt that was going to happen. Run to the front, please.
At first, Advent deployed non-lethal stun units for crowd control and the occasional protest.
Why?
We don't see a lot of that anymore.
Why did you have to go there? Not good odds on either. Obviously good odds there, but we really don't want to do it. Can only slash the Stun Lancer. Maybe. Can slash the Sectoid. Go for this, see if it does enough. 8 to 10, 8 health means it should be guaranteed. Good. 10. And a crit.
Enemies down.
Damn
It would
it.
seem Advent has begun deploying their so-called priests into combat. Their implants provide significant enhancements to whatever latent psionic energy they may have once possessed.
Slash you.
See this?
That's it!
Pick up a repeater. Sure, why not?
It's heavier than it looks.
Okay, so we have a priest and we have a trooper, I think it was, out here. Priest is more of a support unit. We have full cover, I believe, here, and full cover here. So we have decent defense, at least. I don't think Dragonova's in a good enough position to just take a risk like that, so let's go over here.
I'm at your service.
I could yellow move to full cover. Like, realistically, we aren't going to get a good enough shot off, so let's go ahead and do this just to catch up.
Go, go, go!
And we're at a good spread where even a grenade wouldn't do much to us, so that should be fine. Stasis. Okay. Stasis you. There's the trooper. Good. Very good miss. One other pod, trooper insectoid. That third pod is likely the remainder of the enemies, aside from the possible sectoid. Do that. Didn't trigger stasis there. Go right up next to ya, so we have the best odds. 67. Good. And because these are basic priests, not like the elite priest near the end of the game, it doesn't have the, what is like 50% chance to go into stasis itself, so it just died.
My life is in your hands.
So you're there. Remote start does not help us here. I feel like this trooper is gonna move. Let's try to save the claymore. You do have one use of shadow, actually, so you can reconceal. Sure then. Because we've got a 50% chance here. If we get revealed, we can shadow next turn. Good.
Remember, they are not big.
Good. Oh, okay. Yeah, that range, you're not gonna hit. Fortunately, you're way the hell over here. Let's start by going... you know what? They're far enough away. This is explosive, so let's not go there. Double half here because they can get really close, but as long as they don't go, like, over into this area, we aren't flanked, and so we get the extra turn.
That's a long run. An alien patrol.
Confirmed.
Here. Got 2 ammo remaining. You're going to need to run to catch back up. Go here. And then you get to fold here, maybe? It's getting a little close, but I think we're good. Oh, we have target preview, duh. So we don't see from here, so that's good.
Solid copy.
We see there, we don't see there. Let's go here.
Closing on target position now.
God, I love the Reaper Scout. Walkable. Cannot slash. Go for the 41 then, probably. Let's play this a little bit safe. Okay, we can hit one of them. If we don't take out the stun lancer, then Dragonova gets revealed. Cannot remote start. Roax, 74. This end turn does not cost an action. Then yes. Good. And slash you. Good.
I've definitely got that one.
Move up on blue move to try to get a better angle. Or better hit chance, I guess. Go for that. That's fine.
Come on!
Up to here for the flank.
Heading out.
80%. I think I hit it because the faceless showed up. You gonna shoot? Gotta think about it first. Gotta process the fleshy monster. There you go.
Kill confirmed.
Okay, there's that. So we don't
Ammo.
need to be super fast about this. can remote start that. It looks like the Faceless is just out of range, though. In that case, let's go to full cover here and wait for it for a turn. So she's in shadow, so she's not going to need to worry about being attacked. If it's not past here-ish, because one move to get there, then dash is probably going to get past, but we can also claymore, then shoot. For now, let's just overwatch. I could get damage out, but it's not that important to do so. Please stay there. Thank you? No. Oh, darn. My god. I actually got the overwatching concealment thing.
Getting a little toasty here.
And fuck you. Oh. Okay. Here you go.
Emeritus 1-5, status confirmed. We're not picking up any additional contacts. The AO is clear. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Okay, we lost one civilian. Granted, that was partly because the civilians actually had some good dodges in there. Did the enemy get a single shot off on us? I think we just got through that without letting the enemy shoot at us. Wait, we got the priest stasis, right.
We must never doubt the depths to which our enemy will sink in their misguided beliefs. Today's cruel ambush of Advent outreach squads again proves that we can no longer tolerate XCOM's commitment to the violence and cruelty of the old world.
Gotta get squad size upgrade online quick, but that worked out pretty well.
As long as there's even one Reaper left standing, you can bet they're still in the fight. Finger on the trigger.
Okay, promote the Grenadier. Shredder or Blast Padding? I feel like Blast Padding is going to be a lot more useful than it was in the last campaign, but Shredder is just so good. And then up to Corporal for you, which gets you Shadow Step. Yep, does not trigger Overwatch or Reaction Fire, just ever, for any reason. Yeah, that's just... How is that not a higher level ability? 12 civilians rescued, which is, what, like 36 region income or something? 1 Repeater, 2 Sectoids, 2 Stun Lancers, 1 Priest, 1 Trooper, 1 Faceless. And each 2 Faceless is 1 Mimic Beacon, so I really want more of you. At one time, the Thin Men were the most advanced infiltration units available to the aliens. Now, we face a species capable of mimicking the human form at will. If we can come to understand how it is they emulate us so effectively, perhaps we could develop a tool to deceive them ourselves.
You and your crew have dealt another serious blow to the aliens' efforts today, Commander. Impressive work.
Yep, and it is 36, so it's 3 supplies per rescued civilian. But that's it for the mission, and thus the episode. So, if this video hasn't ruined your life, then go ahead and do that YouTube stuff for it a million times. I hope you have a wonderful remainder of your day, and I hope to see you in the next one, where we will hopefully get the infirmary online so we can start getting those wounds down. It's not looking too bad at the moment. We just got some tires, honestly, which
We've been picking up some weird transmissions lately. It sounds a little like German, but it's hard to tell.
Hey, Vol's a different DLC mission. But getting up a second squad worth of units is then kind of how you combat the tired, at least. Wounds? Not bad. We got 1 wound at 3 days. That's fine. Yeah, so come back next time to find out if anything else goes wrong. See you then. Bye.